So the thing that we're going to learn right now is one of the fan favorites. We're going to do the crazy legs. Now this is going to be a several part episode right here, so pay attention. Like I said, I want to give you guys increments, digestible increments. So first things first, it's about, as you guys learned in the past, right? All my other videos about posture. We're not going to go into depth with that. Just understand that my nose is over my knee and my knee is over my toe. So first things first, what I want you guys to understand is this. When I'm positioning myself, this is a toe-toe move, right? If you guys haven't practiced this yet, make sure you practice these manuals, right? These holds, because these holds are very important. It's very quick, but that's basically where the crazy legs is. All right, so the first thing you guys are going to want to learn how to do is you guys are going to want to learn how to go pigeon toe and do this. It's a slide. That's all it is, back and forth. All right, it's a slide. All I'm doing is sliding back and forth in the pigeon toe state. But very key to understand, positioning is important. My knees are always bent, but my toes are about shoulder width apart, right? Toes and heels are about shoulder width apart. Heels may be a little further out, but eventually they'll come in. So you want to make sure that you stay within this realm right here. I don't want to go way past this because it becomes difficult, right? We don't want the difficult exercises on this. We want to be as easy and as simple as possible. So we're going to practice these right here. And your exercise for this is simple, right? We want to move our footing at the exact same time. If you're not there yet, then practice one like these and practice these. Notice that my weight is on the foot that's closest to me or that's under me. So if I practice these like this, then as I get closer, then my weight transfers to the leg that's in the back, okay? The leg that's in the back, that's who has my weight right now, right? So I want you guys to understand that. So you're going to practice these right here, and then you're also going to practice these, which are duck-footed, to do the same thing. The foot that's under me is the foot that's behind me. You see that? I'm not going to lift this one and be on this foot. All right, I'm not doing this. I'm here. Stability purposes. And after I get these, I'm going to get these. And once you got that, then you move on to the next video. Let's go. All right, so now that you guys took care of that, the next step is this. We want to get this heel up, like so. So how do we get this heel up comfortably? Well, if you guys have been practicing this right here, all right, so now the switch is this. What we want to do is we want to put the weight over the foot that's in the front. Now that we have the weight over the foot that's in the front, because that's the foot that's actually going to flatten out, okay? So let's practice getting our weight over the foot that's in the front. So as I'm doing it, I'm going to rock towards the foot that's in the front, like so, even like this. I'm going to rock towards with the foot that's going forward. You got that? So as the foot is going forward, this back foot should be able to tilt up. So your next motion is this. You want to slide your footing like this. And as your foot comes forward, you want to tilt that back foot heel up, the back edge. And then you want to just drag it through until you get right where the other foot is. And then you place it down and switch. All right, and I'm sorry, you don't switch right there. You switch once you reach its peak in the back. Come back, down, switch. Down, switch. Down, switch. Down, switch. Or let me say flick, flick. Down, flick. Lift that heel. Lift that heel. Lift that heel. Now these you want to do in a pigeon toe state here like this. We don't want to go bow leg and do this. Not right now, okay? Want to do it in the pigeon toe state. Back, back, but we got to get this drag together, right? So once you have this, and your exercise is simple, it's just this. Flick, pull in, flick, pull in, sit down, flick, pull in, sit down, flick, pull in, sit it down, flick, pull it in, sit it down, flick, pull it in, sit it down, flick, all right? Once you have that, then you also want to learn how to add a bounce to it. Where you go, you bend as you flick up, You bend as you come together. Bend as you flick up, bend as you come together. Bend as you flick up, come together. Flick up, come together, flick up, come together, flick up, come together, flick up, come together. All right? And that is it for this video. Let's move on to the next one so I can get you guys going. All right, so now for this video, it's real simple. Now that you have this flick come together, you want to start to what is known as a dribble and walk it out. You want to walk it out. Bye. Now, as this flicks, it's not going to no longer flick right here in the middle. We got past that. We want to hold on to it as long as possible and try to flick them at the same time. See that? As I drag it forward. Now, notice my knees. One is bent in, the other one's at level 4. 4 and 3. The reason why is because 3 is going to be on this toe. Toe kind of gives it more height, and I don't want to be up that tall. Again, I'll turn to this side. When 3 pulls in, I don't want to be at its peak. I want to be at the foot that's in the front. That's who peak I want to be at, which is 4. So I want to bend that foot in, and then when I'm ready and I have it in front of me, like so, I'm going to snap both feet, just like that. Now, as I bring the foot forward, very important, I want to try to hold on to it as long as possible and then snap it down. As I bring the foot forward, I want to hold on to it as long as possible and then snap it down. Forward, snap. Forward, snap. Forward, snap. Forward, snap. I am still engaged at my core, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, 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 boom. Now you're dribbling, guys. Boom. Forward, snap. Forward, snap. Forward, snap. My weight is over the foot in front, and then it balances out until I'm ready to snap it down. Once that foot is planted, then my weight is transferred over by that time. Transferred over. Transferred over. I'm emphasizing it just to show you guys, but you don't really want to lean forward that much. Kind of just want to sit down on it. Sit, 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 sit. So once you have this, the next part is we got to do some crabs. Let's get it. All right, so how you guys are going to do this? When you guys get it to this position right here, your duck-footed state is going to be your center position, right? When you guys go into where you guys pull through, it's going to be a pigeon toe back to a bow-legged or a duck-footed position. So how do we get into that? We have to practice this first. We got to be able to go over and then come back, all right?